On this episode of Camp Outside, we take a look at the primitive campsites 5, 6, and 7 at Goose Creek State Park near Washington, North Carolina. Check it out. Hey guys, I'm Kevin with Camp Outside, your inside source for all things outside. Today we're going to take a look at some of the campsites at Goose Creek State Park near Washington, North Carolina, right on the Pamlico River. It's a fantastic state park with plenty to see and do. We really enjoyed our time there. If you haven't seen our primitive campground overview video, I'm going to put a link to that right up here and also down in the description below. Today we're going to take a look at some of the primitive campsites in Goose Creek State Park. They also have an RV campground, but we're not going to cover those sites today. So as I said, Goose Creek State Park is a fantastic state park. We really enjoyed our time, and the primitive campground is awesome. Check out these sites. Goose Creek State Park is just east of Greenville, North Carolina. It's easily accessed by Norfolk and Virginia Beach, Raleigh-Durham, Fayetteville, Wilmington, and Myrtle Beach. It's right on the Pamlico River. Goose Creek State Park is a large state park. It has 2 campgrounds, awesome hiking trails, and access to both the Pamlico River and Goose Creek. We really enjoyed our stay. The primitive campground is indicated by the red arrow, and it's a fantastic campground. It's right in the middle of a longleaf pine restoration area and has access to both Goose Creek and the Pamlico River and some awesome hiking trails. The restroom facility for the sites we're going to take a look at today is indicated by the red arrow. This is a single stall pit toilet, so it does not have hot showers or flush toilets or running water inside the restroom, but it does have trash and recycling facilities, and there is water spigots scattered around the campground. The first site we're going to take a look at today is site number 5. Site 5 is near the restrooms and is across from a water spigot. So that building you see there is the restroom, and then nearer is the shack for firewood. Across the road is the trash and recycling facilities, as well as a water spigot. So if you need a site that's near a restroom, like if you have small kids or whatever, this might be an excellent site for you. I should also mention that the restroom here has a ramp for handicap access, which is nice. The other restroom in the campground does not have a ramp. Both restrooms are elevated, I'm guessing, to protect from flooding. So as we make our way into Site 5, you can see that it does have a picnic table, a fire pit with grill grate, a hook to hang a lantern, and a charcoal grill. It also has a tent pad, as you can see there, and a nice view of the woods. That table is also a handicapped equipped table, which is open on one end for a wheelchair, so that's really nice. And plenty of space and good distance from your neighbors. And that's Site 5. So the next site we're going to take a look at is site number 6. Site 6 is another site in the primitive campground. You can see in the distance there where the Kemp bus is parked, that's the restroom. So that would give you an idea of the kind of walk that you would have to the nearest restroom. This site is a little bit deeper into the woods, so quite a large driveway. If you have multiple cars, that can be handy. There's a small trail to Flatty Creek that runs between this site and site number 8, I believe. So if you like hiking, you can check out that little trail as you stay at this campsite. So as we make our way in, you can see the site has plenty of shade. It has a charcoal grill. It has a fire pit with grill grate, a hook to hang a lantern, a picnic table, and a tent pad. It has a spectacular view of the woods. And plenty of space between this site and the neighboring sites. And that's site number 6. And the last site we're going to take a look at is site number 7. Site 7 is across from a water spigot, which is nice, and the Ivy Gut Trail runs behind it. This site has a nice long driveway, but it is quite narrow there between the trees. So if you have a big van or truck that you camp out of, you may need to get a little creative with your parking. Again, just a beautiful woods. If you're into primitive camping, I think you're really going to like this campground. So as we make our way into site 7, you can see, just like all the other sites at this campground, there's plenty of shade. The site is equipped with a tent pad, a hook to hang a lantern, a picnic table, a charcoal grill, and a fire pit with a grill grate. None of these sites have electric or water or sewer hookup, which you wouldn't need because you can't bring an RV or a camper in here anyway. And again, no water hookup, so you have to find a water spigot somewhere in the campground, and there are several. And that's site 7, and those are the sites for this video. So I hope you found that video review useful for those campsites. As I said, we loved our time at Goose Creek. There's plenty of hiking trails, and walking along the river is fantastic. You can fish off the dock, or if you take your boat along, you can put your boat in at Dina's Landing and go fishing. If you haven't seen our park overview video, check that out. I'm going to put a link to that right up here, also down in the description below. And also, we did a campground overview of the RV campground. So if primitive camping isn't your thing and you're looking more for an RV site, you're definitely going to want to check out the RV campground review, and I'll put a link to that right up here and one down in the description below. So guys, we do these videos every time we go camping all across America to make it easier for you to find a campsite when you want to go camping. So check out our other campsite and campground review videos. You can check us out at www.kempoutside.com, or you can connect with us on any of our social media. We're on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Twitter. All the links to those are down in the description below. And don't forget to subscribe to us right here on YouTube. Hit that little bell icon to notify you when we release new videos, and also hit that like button if you like this video. So we release new videos every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time right here on YouTube. Our Monday and Tuesday videos are focused on campground and campsite reviews, and our Thursday videos are on a whole wide range of topics, including camping, hiking, fishing, how-to videos, tips and tricks, and more. So definitely, if you like outdoor content, smash that subscribe button and follow along with us. And guys, Kemp Outside exists to help moms and dads take their kids camping, hiking, fishing, learn about nature, and develop a conservation ethic. So if you're a mom or a dad who's kind of new to this whole outside thing and you want to get your kids outside, we'd love to hear from you. Drop a question down in the comment section below if there's anything that we can do to help you get your kids outside. We'd love to help. And or you can hit us up on other social media, and we would love to see you get your kids outside. So guys, we hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. We will see you next time on Kemp Outside.